as a side note, I don't know if you've been asked this. If you were personally called by President Trump to join his legal team, is that even something you'd entertain? Because you did that in the impeachment. I think you
And,
could. I think you could get this case dismissed very quickly. Is that something you'd be open to?
well, I have a policy of only representing somebody once, and so I'm not going
Okay.
to his lawyer, but I would certainly be happy to participate in the court of public opinion. I don't think I could get this case dismissed so easily. I don't think that. I don't think that if you had the best lawyers in the history of the world, Abraham Lincoln and John Marshall, a New York City judge would dismiss this case because that New York City judge's life would be over. Everybody would point to him the way they pointed to me when I defended Trump. Oh
Yes.
my God, there's the man who helped Trump get free. So I don't think it's going to be easy. I think he probably will be convicted by a New
Wow.
York jury who voted for Bragg and voted for Get Trump. It will be reversed on appeal. It will never be affirmed all the way up to the Supreme Court. But Bragg's going to be popular. He'll be reelected, and he'll probably win his case unless there is a change of venue.
All right, so what Dershowitz said there actually is really important. He believes that Trump is going to get convicted. I tend to believe the same thing, and I've said it. I've heard other people say there's no way he's going to get convicted on this. Yeah, if the jury's fair and impartial. But there's a jury in New York City, a jury of people who voted for Alvin Bragg, a jury of people who voted for Kathy Hochul, a jury of people who voted for Letitia James, all people who were virulently anti-Trump, the people I'm talking about who got elected, two of them who said we're going to, quote, get him, and a governor who absolutely has not done what she should have done in this case and issued a pardon to stop this absolute ridiculous prosecution, right? So you're in New York City, and this is like trying to say, Luke Skywalker could get a fair trial from the Empire with Darth Vader as the judge. That's not going to happen. The law can be on your side, the facts can be on your side, but if you've got a jury who says, you could take Trump to a jury in Washington, D.C. or in New York City and get him on a jaywalking charge and get a conviction because they see Trump walk in that room and they see guilty. I hate this guy, guilty. I want him in prison. So what Dershowitz is saying is correct. I also believe what he's saying is that this is never going to survive appeal. And if by some chance you got liberal judges, and even I think liberal judges would give the appeal on this, but liberal judges that are so virulently anti-Trump that they upheld the conviction, it's never in a million years going to survive the Supreme Court. This is a nonsense case. Anybody with even rudimentary legal knowledge, like myself, I have rudimentary legal knowledge, which means very little, knows that this is a nonsense case. Now, of course, I listen to people who have much more legal knowledge than me on television, right? So I'm listening to them on CNN. I'm listening to them on Fox. I'm not just watching the conservative stations. And these famed attorneys, people with, that are law professors, people who were in the FBI and the CIA, who are on television, people who are in the Department of Justice, who are anti-Trump people in some cases, are saying this case is ridiculous. Mitt Romney, Jeb Bush, both attorneys, right? That's how they started their lives. Both say this case is ridiculous. They despise Trump. So it's not about the case being good or the case being solid that brings the conviction. It's about the jury, and that's the issue. Folks, I want to thank you again for watching Explain America here today. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.